It seems like time has arrived, guys. I'm truly excited. I know I always am, or it surely seems like it, guys, but actually when we connect the dots together in today's video, you may be too. So let's talk about it. Hello everyone, hope you guys are having an amazing day. XRP is around 57 cents here, okay? Just consolidating, just ranging, same with Bitcoin, guys. We have a lot of juicy connections in today's video. You guys ready? Because first things first, today is what, guys? 888, right? August 17th, 2024. If we add it all together, guys, it comes out to 888. Isn't that something? Well, today we have a lot of connections, to say the least, because now, guys, we're the fun part of XRP in the XRP community. Now, this is quite interesting from XRP. It's been ready. So this tweet comes from Ripple Crippler from a few years ago, guys. It's ready on August 17th. Take care, all. May your dreams come true. The next few days will explain everything. But check this out. On the same exact day, today, guys, so many years ago, back in 2019, from BG123 regulation molasses. As we can see, what does this mean, guys? Right? It hasn't fallen yet, but it's about to. Right? Prices on top. August 17th. If you go down here, check this out. The jar glass is tipping it over and about to break because we are going to get regulatory clarity for cryptocurrencies and blockchain. So that will finally allow the price of XRP to skyrocket since it's being suppressed. Now, why is that strange? Because this was tweeted literally before the lawsuit even occurred, guys. Okay, look at that. This was before the SEC attacked Ripple. Isn't that weird, right? And XRP got clarity last year. Right, and now the case is basically done and over with, but there's still the appeals process, right, to see what's going to happen there. Though it's about to fall, prices on top, guys. Interesting, isn't that? Perhaps it's soon time. Why? So the only coin you should be holding is XRP. Is that the case? This was tweeted on August 18th from David Schwartz. Is finding a conjoined nilla a way for good luck? Right, as we can see, he's talking about this, guys. Okay. It's literally shown on the box as well, I guess. Now, though, look at this. NILLA will come out to ALLIN. IN, guys, right? All in. August 18th. Now, it gets a little bit more weird by the tweet, guys, because this comes out from Ripple Riddler on August 18th. Clear for takeoff, guys, right? Seems like everything is green lit. Now, when we look at the charts, well, because the charts show that alt season is upon us, guys, right? And usually XRP only explodes during alt season. In order for that to happen, we need Bitcoin to create new highs, right? We need Bitcoin to go towards 90k plus, guys. Ethereum as well to create new all-time highs. I think that's quite possible because before the black zone occurs, guys, they're probably going to price protect these crypto assets, right? Because if they don't pump it now and everything dumps, guys, so that's going to happen. But instead, if they pump it and then the black zone occurs, that's where the bottom is. Instead, the bottom, if they don't pump it, will be all the way down there, guys. Right? Look at this space in between. That's not good at all. So I'm thinking they're going to take this path. They're going to pump it, and that's what I'm hoping for. On 8/18, this tweet from Mr. Poe as well, the key. But if you go down here, guys, look at this. Repetitive date sequence 8/18/24. Big short, right? 8/18. So this is strange, guys. What does this even mean? Repetitive date sequence. Gibraltar National Day, guys, September 10th, 2024. You guys can see, right? The same castle right there. Fascinating. He says September 10th, huh? Now, X family comes about with, look at this. This is insane. Save the date on 7/4, right? 7/14 right here, guys. What's going on? 7/14 lunar would come out to 8/17, guys. 8/8/8 today, right? So what's happening with today's dates? I don't know. Repetitive date sequence. What does that even mean, guys? I may have to do a little bit of more research on what that really means. But it seems like the community has cracked the code, guys, because what's happening here? Look at this. Ever heard of a man called John Birmingham? An astronomer who died on September 7th. The hero discovered the C. Borealis. 4 days after his death makes 9/11, guys. Whoa. And then September 10th, supposedly as well, right? The first discovery made in Greenwich, a time zone correlated to London. Can you remember the saying, it all begins in LDN? Not only did he discover the Borealis, here a red star in the Swan constellation, something the community lies in fascination. Not only was it constellations, he loved meteor showers and Venus, these in which have been in Poole's posts. Maybe we are close. In shock will it leave us? Wow. Right? So this was a person, guys, right here. This is really interesting, isn't it? And remember, the T Borealis, right, which takes place supposedly now till or until September, right? A once in a lifetime opportunity, guys. Right. Interesting. Again, if this is the case, guys, that means we are extremely close, right? Again, it ties into the charts. That's what I'm seeing. The charts, if the charts are looking prime, guys, that's why it's weird, right? So I don't know. Interesting. Now, talking about, let's say XRP's price does move higher, guys. Well, it's probably going to be accompanied with some type of news, right? Look at this. Thomas says that Ripple is now seeing a lot of interest from banks in XRP. Since XRP has the green light now, does that mean we're going to see announcements, NDAs being unleashed, right? Think about it. In the most elegant end state of our solution, Ripple ILP and XRP work seamlessly together. So the real question is XRP for retail or not? I think it's a paradox. I believe it's a yes and no, guys. No as in banks will use it, but yes as in you're going to, when you send money around, guys, when you send money from this country to that or back home or wherever, it's going to cost you less. It's going to be better for you guys, right? The customer experience is going to be a lot better. So yes and no, really odd if you ask me. It goes both ways. From Xena XRP, do you see where this is going, right? So look at this, guys. This may be another very positive mechanism for XRP, right? Price performance wise, guys, or price action wise. Check this out. This is a major external event if it does happen. I watched the video, guys, or this clip at least. Let's listen.
If the regulatory clarity becomes very clear and the rails are truly defined globally. Now, just hear me out here. One of the things that could happen, and wow, it would be amazing. So as the real USD is being backed with short-term bonds and whatever paper that they choose to use, and that may change depending on the markets, right? So could end up being other things like, who knows, what they'll back it up with. But if they chose to back it up with, let's say, not a lot, but a portion of those reserves backed with XRP. Now, I know I asked David specifically on Twitter if that was ever in the planning stages, or could that ever happen, or was that going to happen? I don't remember exactly the way I worded it, and he said no, it wasn't. And I said, oh darn, that would have been fantastic if that was part of the plan. But that doesn't mean that couldn't be part of the plan in the future based on regulatory clarity with digital assets. And they have so much money that they could collateralize that. So they could park a portion of that XRP to back up as part of the reserves, but also collateralize it with other forms of assets. Do you see where I'm going? That would be an amazing use case for the digital asset.
So there we go, guys, right? Now that's really interesting because there have been talks about Bitcoin having that position, guys, reserve currency. From Brian Armstrong, one idea I've been contemplating is that Bitcoin may be the key to extending Western civilization. The natural trend of whichever country has a reserve currency is to inflate the money supply and increase deficit spending until it loses that advantage. The United States is somewhere on this journey, which many have discussed, including Ray Dalio in the Changing World Order, guys. Whoa, this is so crazy. Wait a minute, what? That's so interesting. That's really interesting. Oh my lord, because that's 100% the case. Countries have this the world reserve, right? But then it all dies at the end, guys, and a new currency pops up. Another country takes power, but instead, listen to this. What if you have Bitcoin, Ethereum, or XRP as a reserve currency, right? Or a portion, guys, that backs it up. The yuan and euro have their own issues that aren't viable alternatives currently. So the assumption is the United States is the indices can continue to inflate, but what I think many haven't considered is that people have an alternative now with cryptocurrencies. They may start moving fiat into crypto as an antidote to inflation. Contrary to what some may assume, I don't think this may be a threat. This be a threat to the dollar and indices. I think it'll be a natural check and balance that will complement the dollar and be the best defender of long-term American interests. It's better to move from dollars to crypto than to another country or region's fiat. I also think both fiat and crypto will coexist for a long time, guys. Wow. And also dollar-backed stablecoins like USDC and others, RLUSD, will play a major role in unifying these roles. This is so crazy, guys. Interesting. Right. I mean, people have been talking about if Donald Trump comes into play, they should buy like 1 million Bitcoin, guys. Right. 10 million Ethereum, and I suggested 10 billion XRP. Right. Now, when we talk about the dollar, guys, this person, Melissa, had a weird or a very vivid dream. So about the dollar going to zero. This is not a post to bring fear, but to possibly prepare for financial changes. Right? That's a little bit strange, because the dollar is crying. Maybe moving into cryptocurrencies, as Brian Armstrong stated, guys. Right? Moving away from the dollar into cryptos, or will it be backed by a portion of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP? Interesting, isn't it? For all that to take place, guys, I think this needs to happen first. It should all happen fast. 1929 for Mr. Poole, and 1968 financial crash, and Apollo 8 was the first crewed spacecraft to orbit the moon. Crash moon, right? Exactly, guys. Moon, the real moon happens when this happens, guys. The collapse of everything. Well, for XRP, I think that happens, right? Like that duality, guys. Odd. That's basically correlated to the reset. Kamala Harris has proposed an elimination of medical debt for millions of Americans, right? Everything will be wiped out, it seems, as Mr. Poole stated it as well, guys. It all goes to zero. This is very odd, guys, and strange, because the foundation for today's video comes from Art of Information. Purple hat David Schwartz, right? There are many black hats, there are many white hats, but there's only one purple hat, guys. David Schwartz. And purple, the color purple will tie to XRP. This is a financial advice. We literally got a wizard on our team. Look at that. If we lose at this point, then he needs to start throwing more spells out, guys. This is a financial advice. Let's see what happens next. But anyways, guys, so face, see ya.